Thinking of moving to Seattle? Or are you already here feeling the squeeze of rising costs? In 2025, the hidden expenses of Seattle and the East Side catch people off guard. So today, I'm breaking down the hard truth from rent and taxes to traffic, childcare, and everyday life in Seattle and Eastside. Now let's make sure that you can live well, not just pay well. Hey, Ravi 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 with the Rams Group here. We guide buyers, sellers, and anyone planning to live in Seattle, as well as around Seattle, not just through the market trends. Let's walk through the true cost of calling this place home in 2025. First, the housing and property taxes. Now, renters face a serious sticker shock. Now, 2-bedroom flats in Seattle average about $3,200 to $3,800 per month, excluding utilities and parking fees. Now, if you are buying, expect a median home priced around $930,000 in King County. Property taxes sit near 1.2%, which translates to about $11,000 a year, which is $900 per month. Now, those home insurance and mortgage interest deductions help, but your monthly outflow kind of remains high. Budget for about $120 to $180 per month for insurance, depending on your location and coverage. Next, let's look at utilities, internet, and insurance. Boy oh boy, utilities have climbed in the recent years. Now expect combined electricity, gas, water, waste, and sewer costs to be about $300 to $400 a month. Now internet and phone can add about $150 to $200 per month as well, especially if you put multiple lines or faster speeds into the mix. Altogether, these recurring bills can add about $500+ more to your budget than you might expect. Then, transportation and commute. Now, Seattle's notorious traffic isn't just annoying, it's expensive. Commute costs hover around $500 to $600 a month, accounting for fuel, auto maintenance, insurance, and tolls. Yeah, many of the interstate as well as highways do have tolls in the Seattle area. Then, public transit. This accounts for about $200 a month for an all-zone pass. But if your job or errands require a car, those payments can stack up quickly, especially with parking fees added into the mix. Then on to groceries, dining, and lifestyle. Now, grocery costs for a family of say 3 to 4 typically lands between $850 to $1,000 per month. Now, depending on dietary habits and store choices. Now, will you be dining out? I would. That can add about $300 to $600 a month, even with 1 to 2 weekly meals out. Now, don't forget supplemental costs like gym memberships, which can add about $50 to $100 a month, streaming services, which is about $25 to $50 a month, and coffee runs. Especially Seattle is supposed to be the coffee capital, right? Now, these small recurring expenses can easily add about $200 to $300 per month in addition. Next, the biggie of all, childcare, school, and family essentials. Now, if you have young children, childcare costs here are huge. Now, full-time daycare averages about $1,500 to $2,000 per month per child, with preschool or before after school fees adding another $300 to $500 a month. Then you also need to account for private school tuition. Now factor in about $15,000 to $30,000 per year per student, plus field trips, supplies, and tuition hikes or what have you. Now don't forget health insurance premiums or extracurriculars either. You could easily look at about $400+ per child. So finally, add it all up, and Seattle life in 2025 often costs $3,000 to $5,000 per month above your housing payment alone. But that's not a warning, but a roadmap. Now, if you're budgeting ahead of time, you can feel less stressed, spend more time enjoying life here, and avoiding financial surprises of any kind. Now, if you need help figuring things out or just pure brainstorming, feel free to DM, call, or book into my calendar. My contact is in the description below. Now here's to planning well and thriving in Seattle. Okay, talk soon. Bye.